Hey, what's up, everybody? Now it's gonna work on my game just a little bit. Wanted to do this live, kind of show you what I've got going on. Been having a lot of fun with this stuff, so let's do this here real quick. So what I'm working on right now is basically I've just had a conversation between these two gentlemen in front of us, and then something's gonna get the guy on the left is our main character, um, and something's gonna catch his eye. So we're going to just create a camera, or we're going to take a camera and make it from his perspective. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean some stuff up here a little bit. I need to make it so that this stuff on the right here is a little bit more organized. Right now it's just absolute freaking mess. So we're going to create a group like this. We're going to have this be called cameras. Cool. So we're going to take our cameras and move them into there. Let's see, only things we want in here are just so we got that one, we got that one. Yeah, camera one that'll be in there. And we have one we just got called camera. I think those are the only cameras we have. I'm also going to take, and we're going to take and create a, let's see here, we're going to do another new group. I'm going to call this, or I'm going to just call it Clara. The reason why we're doing this is because for some reason, the way the software works, already exists in the scene. Yeah, we'll just call it that. We'll just call it Clara 2. Because right now, if we just go to just Clara, we're gonna so that we can see her again. The problem is that we have to go through each of these little things and turn them on. We gotta, oh, let's see, we gotta turn on the outfit, we gotta turn her on, all that type of stuff. All right, so now let's see here. So we got that done, and then we're gonna take and let's see, where did we go on this? We're gonna find, let's see, camera two. Oh, we got another camera here, don't we? Can put it under there. Okay, so we got those cameras there. Okay, so we're gonna take, we're gonna create another new group. I want to call this Thomas. So that's the name of our main character. Sweet. So now, if we wanted to, we could just go like that, and he completely disappears. And one last thing, we're going to take and we're going to create one more group here. Let's see, new group. Why am I not? Oh gosh, holy crap, I'm like basically right on it. And we're going to just call this one Johnny. So once again, if we wanted to, we could just hit this, make him completely disappear. Ah, I just realized something. For some reason, See, now that doesn't make much sense. Huh. So the question is, why the heck? Let me see something here. Let's take these. Oh, these are supposed to be under cameras. No, that's not what I freaking did. All right. So what we want under Yanni, the Yanni thing, is we want all of this stuff under him. Oh, come on. Don't be a pain. Oh, no. I need this all under Johnny. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to figure out. There's got to be an easier way for me to do this. Where the hell did that go? Okay, so that stuff's under the right stuff. Interesting. So the question is, what do I have messed up here? So why is all this stuff? Hey, what's up, Flickster? There's Johnny. So there's got to be an easier way of me moving all this stuff over to, because I want to move all that to, okay. Why am I having issues here? I'm gonna have to look online here quick. Daz Studio, move objects into group. So let's try this again. We want to go to, need to find the Johnny group. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do like that. So we have everything highlighted that we want on there. So now we're gonna go back to create new group. Okay, so now the question is why is all of this sandals create I'll call this Clara full. So we got Johnny, we got Clara full. So the question is why? So I don't want these part of Johnny. Okay, so we can get rid of this one and this one. They're serving no purpose. No, oh, I was wrong. So now I need to figure out why the heck I've got Thomas under. Okay. So now if I delete that one, okay, now we're good. Now we're good. And then we can go ahead, we can collapse Clara all the way down. So we got Johnny, which should include everything from Yanni. Do I dare try to create a, let's see, I want to just clean this up as much as possible. So we're going to take these three lights. We're going to create another group that we're just going to call lights. What I don't understand is why these things aren't automatically grouped. Why they don't just create a group to put these under so that you can, you know, because what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to just hit this and have the whole character disappear, but it just doesn't work. I'm doing freaking well, Flickster, doing really well. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this entire, this should be this entire bar scene. We're going to take and create a group. I'm just going to call it the bar. Sweet. The last thing we're going to do, we're going to try to move this back under cameras. Did it work? What do we have under? Oh, so somehow we got cameras underneath environment options. We just don't want them under anything. No. Oh, sweet. So you want no, you want to give the cameras no parent. Sweet. Nice. So we can basically, yeah, that looks a lot more clean on that side. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to cameras and let's rename camera 1 is going to be the one that's going to be from this perspective. And we're going to rename Thomas Cam. Or let's do Thomas POV Cam. Make it so that we could see that camera. I'm gonna back up a little bit. So is it? Let's see, Thomas POV Cam. It's gonna be right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to parameters, and I believe let's see which one's gonna move it. Okay, so we need to take that POV cam down a little bit. Oops. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Okay. Getting closer. All right, so now let's move it just a little bit closer to him. Maybe just slightly above his head. All right, I think that's pretty good. So, our next step is that we're going to take this Thomas POV cam and we're going to take Clara and we are going to take and point that camera at her. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Interesting. This is interesting. I thought we had that just right. Or we wanted it, but apparently not. Oh, I guess this is the easiest way maybe to do it. Let's move ourselves into the building. Where the heck am I? Why am I having issues here? That is weird. Why did it move me? That makes no sense whatsoever. I just rotated the camera and somehow it moved me outside of the building like that when I was rotating it, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, so at least oh, you know what? Hold on just a second. No, I don't have it pointed at anything. This makes zero sense. Either way, we're gonna... Come on. That's gonna kind of piss me off. There's zero reason why it took me all the way up there. All right, so we're going to take... We're gonna take the camera. Let's give it a more close point of view. And problem is, okay, let me see. Let's look through the perspective camera. We'll back up. So what we want to do is we want to take Clara. Go to our scene. We want to move her somewhere in here. Okay, I might be able to get a pretty good view right there. Let's do this. We're going to take, and we're gonna get ourselves a little bit better view of this. So we're gonna go off. Let's go. There we go. Much wider view. So in this next scene, we want him to notice her walking by. So the question is, where's she going to be coming from? I believe those are stairs, so it's very possible that when he notices her, she just came from the stairs. So let's move her. we're going to move her all the way over here. You mother son of a bitch. Let's see, where could she be? What path would she be taking to walk? She's gonna come down those steps. Didn't really want her to walk too close to... Maybe she will, though. Maybe she's taking the quickest path. So let's go. Let's give her a better pose. Let's see here. What was she doing? She was dancing. Let's see. I'm gonna go. But I just had her posed for just kind of fun. So we're gonna do a walking pose. Right, so why is it? Oh, you know why? So I have to attach it to her there. There we go. So now we take the Thomas point of view camera. And like this. Gosh, I hate how quickly some of these movements are. I just want more subtle. Dang it, seriously. Okay. Let's go back to Thomas point of view camera. So let's see. He first notices her, and she comes down the steps. We're gonna rotate her. Nope. Get back into our regular 17 by 13. Aspect ratio. And yeah. Let's get our camera. So we're almost ready to create an image here. Let's see, we're gonna go back to go back here. We're gonna go back to cameras, Thomas point of view camera, X rotate, get it at 15. No, I get a 12. going to take and we're gonna go to here. Posture fixed, yes. Go to camera. We're gonna take that frame width. Oh, I gotta go the opposite way. That's right. We want her fully in frame. Yep. Let's see if we can get it so that it looks like, because you look at where her foot is. Let's see if we can get it so it looks like her foot's right on that step right there. So we're gonna go Clara. Y translate. And really, I think that's fine. Maybe just go back to the camera. And let's see, go back to translate. Negative 168. I think we're good there. So I don't think her foot's in the ground. All right, so that's going to be our first time he notices her right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our render settings again just to make sure we got them right. Got progressive rendering. Let's see, 2,000 samples. That should be good. 395%. We got this little handy thing. Here's Nvidia Ira Preview, which is going to show us. Basically, it's going to let us know kind of what the picture is going to look like. So before we render this photo, we may or may not need to add a spotlight, depending on how well lit she is. Because if lighting's poor on this, she's going to look like shit. It's not going to look very good. There's a pretty decent chance we're going to have to create a spotlight, put it just slightly above the camera we're on. So the question is, why are we having issues here? What is our issues? Let's see what else. Depth of field is on. Let's turn that off to see if that's giving us some issues. Actually, we want to have that on. Let's go to let's turn depth of field on. Let's go to the perspective camera. It's perspective view. Yes, there's our problem. So the question is, what we're doing right now is, you notice there's like these two little lines right there. That's where it's going to be in focus. So what we want to do, we want to create that to be a little bit more narrow. And we want to move that this area into so that it's on her. So we want to go, let's go 1200. And once again, though, look at how it's, let's, the funny thing is, so that first number is not changing at all. What if we, let's go back to Thomas point of view camera. Let's see what happens. Come on, give us a decent picture. Gosh, this is taking forever to do this. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh, look at how shiny her how reflective her outfit is. That might be too bright. That lighting is too bright, isn't it? Way too bright. First of all, let's do this. Let's I'm trying to remember. I want that to be, I'm gonna move out just a little bit. And then we're gonna take our, we're gonna go to our lights. Oh, we're gonna take our, I think it's point light 2 is the one that's got the most light over here. So right now, lumens wise, I think we got 25 million lumens. So we're gonna turn that down to 15 million lumens instead. All right, we'll see you later, Flexter. Still too much light. Let's go. Should we go 500,000 lumens? See what happens. Maybe that's not the one that's giving us too much light. What about this one? I should double check to make sure that I don't have, let's see, Thomas point of view camera. Make sure I don't have a headlight on. Headlamp on. There we go. That was our problem. I had a headlamp on my freaking camera. So we definitely want more light back on this. Wait. Here. The thing is, I know that once I become better at this stuff, once I get more used to this program, a lot of this is going to be so much easier. I think that might be okay. Just might want a, let's just do this. Let's create a new spotlight. And we're going to take that spotlight So spotlight 2, we're going to take it constraints, we're going to have it point at Claire's face. Neck lower. Point at her head. And we need to go to that light. Add 0 to lumens on it. Let's take and want to go by translate. Let's go 280. Let's look from the perspective of spotlight 2. Yeah, we want to get her closer. It's just too far away. We can take and yeah. So now we're gonna go back to our almost have this scene properly lit and everything. So let's save it. Save the scene. Hey, what's up, Josh? Just working on this game, kind of showing what I got going on here. Trying to get this scene lit up. So this is the first time that the main male character notices the main female character. So she's walking down the steps. He's staying at the bar. He just got a job at this place. He's talking to the boss. She comes down the steps. He notices her. And the boss will kind of give him a little talking to about how he's got to be careful around the clientele, the female clientele. It's oh shoot, that is not very focused. Hold on just a second. Yeah, the focus isn't very good on that. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go towards perspective camera. It'll take just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna be on Battlefront here in about, yeah, you know what? It's gonna be probably less than an hour. Once I get this shot lined up, it won't take much for me to get the next couple of them. You know what? I might just... I might just say screw it and get rid of the depth of field. Let's see, camera point of view. So the reason why you want to use point depth of field. Here, let's try this real quick. Here, let's... is because it'll show the subject of what you're trying to get really clearly. Everything behind it and in front of it will be kind of blurry-ish, and it really helps stand out, helps the like what you're trying to focus on stand out. Why is it taking so long to... Oh, am I gonna have to... So let me save. Oh, it's taking forever for this to get back. Get back. Get back to where you once belong. Let's see. No. Oh, don't tell me that it's gonna fucking crash. This is a program that you have to save a lot on. Holy crap, considering how much power I have on this PC. That's absolutely crazy that it's at 87%. That is nuts. Oh, that's why. It was. Yeah, that's definitely that's not good. Okay, cool. So, why is I'm just gonna get rid of the depth of field on this right now. I don't want to though. I didn't want to do it, but I might have to do a little bit more research on depth of field to learn how to set that up better. All right, so let's try to render this. Well, let's save first. Like everything else I want right here. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see how it looks. All right, let's see. Looking bad. Pretty good shadows. Face is lit up pretty well. See, now this next part is where we're gonna get a little bit interesting because we're gonna use a animation. But we're only gonna render out a few frames. The amount of during this scene and his point of view, the amount of uh, views or amount of space she's going to cover would be probably about 90 frames if I were to fully animate it, which would take maybe 6 or 7 hours to render. And that's not really what I'm looking to do. So instead, I'm just going to do like a few frames. So there's one with her just getting off the stairs. We'll have her just a little bit farther so she'll be up a little bit closer to him. And then finally we'll have one where he's kind of turning his head and sees it from the backside. So we're looking at this. I've got it set for 2,000 iterations. That's how long it's going to render. So it's already about 3/4 of the way there. Almost there. There we go. That should do it. Sweet. So we're going to call this scene. We're going to just go 20. We're going to save that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into content library. Oops. We're going to make sure that we have Clara chosen. And a problem we have, so we got these base, it's going to take a second before it loads back in. We have these base poses, but there isn't really a one of her in with her standing the other way. So you see how she's walking there and her left leg is forward. We need one with her right leg forward. And there isn't a mirror on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into animations. Oh, come on. Any blocks. And walks. And I'm going to go. Let's see. I wonder what would happen if we went. So we gotta go corner left. But that's not going to have her go by him close enough. Corner right, but then she's going too far that way. We can. So now what we can do. No, we want her going by. Oh, excuse me. Why is it not? question is, why is it not adding to it? This doesn't make any sense. What am I doing wrong? That's what I can't figure out right now. Yeah, fuck winter. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Let's see if I can move this up just a little bit. Because really, I don't necessarily want the I was gonna say I don't want the full like animation. What I want is, why is it not doing it? Oh, doesn't make any sense. What am I doing wrong? What just happened there? So why is it? So we want Clara to be the one that gets. There we go. Now it's working. So what we want to do is we want to take, let's see, is it going to show on the timeline now? So what we want to do is we want to move. I want to get. So we want to, let's see, and then can we take and rotate her? Or will that look funky? Problem is that we don't want her to go through that wall. So we definitely need her to turn. See, I do think that we could get another frame in here. So let's do this. Let's get ourselves just a little bit more of a closer look on her in this next one. So we're gonna go back to Thomas point of view cam, and we're gonna go dimensions, camera 20. And let's look. Come on, mouse. Why is my mouse having issues right now? So we're gonna look. I want to make sure the spotlight is still pointing at her. Maybe just a little bit closer. Okay. Thomas point of view cam. Just getting closer to him. So we're gonna go to render settings. Oh my gosh, I can hear some geese outside. All right, we're gonna render a second next phase. And then we'll get another one with her just a little bit closer. And then finally probably have her look over at him. On the next. But I really want her looking at him for one frame, I think. Grab another drink. It's kind of weird that that pole, red pole thing, looks so pink in this spot. It is what it is, though. Let's see, how many more iterations do I have? Where are we at? Oh, we're almost done. Yeah, I've got like 3 more shots maybe get done on this. One. Okay, so then take all right, so here we're gonna get, let's get ourselves just a little bit closer. In here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to her eyes. What we want to do, no. Yeah, we'll have to go this route. So we're gonna go to in her head. We're gonna go left eye, and constraints we're gonna put at Thomas' point of view cam. So she's gonna be looking at the camera. We're gonna do right eye. Same thing, Thomas' point of view cam. And let's give her a different face. She's acknowledging that she realizes that he's checking her out. So we're gonna go to, let's see, we need to go to clear in here. Then we're gonna go to poses. We're gonna go to this, moody poses, expressions, Genesis 8. That'll work. Let's see. Do we want to get maybe just a little bit closer? He's not really focusing on her right now. So let's go to here. Let's go camera. Let's go like a 13. Like that. Let's try to render that out. Question is it going to get a good enough look at her eyes for it to be obvious that she's looking at him? Because in the game, basically what it's going to be is this is going to be probably keep about 1 second on each of these frames. So there's going to be about 4 or 5, or it's going to be about 5 frames and have about 1 second on each one. And then from there, the bar owner will get his attention, be like, hey, dude, eyes back in your head. Let's see. I love how her outfit really picks up the glare of the lights. I added a lot of glossiness to it. So, if I were to dim the lights, then we would see less of the glossiness on there. If I were to change the light color, then you would see the glossiness on her outfit would be a different color. So, like if it was like a strobe light effect and there were some like red lights, you'd see red gloss on her, all that type of stuff. So yeah, so this is her just like, yeah, I know you're looking at me. And then she's just gonna walk right past him. I'm gonna do two more. I'm gonna do two more, and then it's gonna be on to playing some Battlefront. Nice, you be on tonight. That's awesome. Yep, yeah, it's gonna be some fun tonight. I might redo this. I might redo this frame though, because I think with this really close-up shot, it's gonna be very important to be able to get as much detail in this as possible, and I just don't think we're going to get that out of this right now. So it's almost done rendering. Yeah, it's already at 1500. So let's do this. We're going to stop this one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our render settings. We're going to go to progressive rendering. We're going to go 5000 max samples. We're going to go a render quality of 5. We're going to go 97%. Now we'll let it go 99. It's not going to get up to 99 in that time frame. And then we're going to go to our filtering. Nope, we already got that at 0.8. Nope, my bad. Post denoiser, we want that off. So we want more details. I'm going to put that at 0.8. And I believe that's going to be it. So we're going to render this. This should give us a... Battlefront 2 is kind of dying for me, yeah. Yeah, I need to get it. I'm starting to get in a decent workflow on this program. I spent so much time just learning what I was doing on this for those first couple weeks. It didn't leave me much time to play, but I feel like I got my workflow down pretty decent. Like, I didn't even work on the game for like a week and a half. All I did was work on trying to figure out how to do the graphics and create the characters and take the photos and all that type of stuff. So let's see here. I'm gonna need to change my battery, I think, pretty soon. Holy crap. There we go. Let me look at a couple things here real quick on this. Oh shit, did I just... Well, you know the good thing about this is even if I X out of there when I don't want to, the computer's in the cloud. So it's chugging along right now, working, even though I don't have on the screen. There we go. Still, I want to check. There. That's Art Studio. Get back to where you once belong. Get back. Really? That's the final render on? Okay, I need to figure out why. As that looks like shit. So the question is, why does it look like shit? Got that. Let's go to Mitchell on this. Let's go to... Oh, optimization. We're at... No, filtering. Yeah, we already got that. I thought I had it set to 5,000. I had it set to 500 iterations. That explains a lot. Okay, that's going to change it. Yeah. I think I'm going to at least get my PlayStation at least started here. .70 iterations. That should be kind of interesting to see where it gets to once it gets to... Once it gets to about 3,000, 4,000 iterations, it should start looking pretty good. Let's see where we're at right now. Just a little over 700. So I think this is going to be my last render right now. And then I will... You know what? I just realized probably a fashion faux pas. She's got red panties on underneath her black dress. I'm guessing that's not. You know what? I'm gonna play off of it. I'm gonna play off of it. I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have somebody, one of our friends or whatever, make the comment. It's gonna be make it seem like she did it on purpose. Trying to start a fashion trend or something like that. In fact, I think I just realized. You know what? Okay, she doesn't have her purse on there because she doesn't need to. She's got her own spot to keep it in the bar. She comes here all the time, so she's gonna have her purse. She's gonna go to the bathroom at some point, and she wanted to see she wanted to just get attention with the red panties on, so she's gonna change into her black ones in the bathroom or whatever. Might even do a little risque scene in there where I'm not gonna show any genitalia or anything like that, but maybe definitely shows her lifting up her skirt to put her panties on. You could see her ass or something like that. We'll see. This is definitely not going to be a triple X game, but it's going to be a little bit mature. I'm going to have some options for the players though, where they can decide if they want to go the PG-13 route, or if they, or I would just say a little bit more kid-friendly route, or if they want to see the more adult scenes. So they kind of give the options. All right, let's see. Wow, yeah, it's looking a lot better than what it was before at 2,000 iterations. I also changed some of the other settings. Yeah, that's looking so much freaking better. So what are we at? We're only about halfway there on this render. Gosh, that glare from the lights is just looking amazing. I don't even know if this bar scene that I have even has a restroom in it. You'd think it would. I mean, it's got 2 floors, which is cool. That gives me a few more different spots. So I thought about having some combat in this game, some actual battles, and making it so that the main character is kind of working security. So you want to have like where you're trying to kill the enemy, but you could definitely have where there's a fight, you have to kick somebody out. But I think for these first scenes, I think it's just going to be about I think as far as it being a game wise, I think that there's just going to be certain characters here that you have to talk to, including her, that you have to try to build relationships with the different characters. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. And what are we looking at? 7 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna end up being about 9 minutes or so to render this. Not bad. I wonder if that's just the color. Like, you could kind of see the gloss of the steps. I wonder if that's like just the color of it, or if that's picking up reflection from the light. Before I start playing Battlefront 2, I'm gonna take a little tour of the bar. I'm gonna use the perspective cam and just kind of go around, see what all areas we have. Scene 22. So let's go into our render library. I want to look at that a little bit closer. Ooh, there's some. Mm. Definitely not perfect quality. If I wanted to, I could have gone a higher resolution. So the game resolution on the screen for the game is 816 by 624. Um, I could make these look better, like when you uh, zoom in by changing that to maybe quadrupling that. Go 32 whatever by 2500 or whatever, and then at least when you zoomed in it would look better. But considering that the screen is going to be that size when they look at it, it's not really necessary unless if they're maybe playing on a big screen TV or something like that. I think this would be fine. She looks damn good. All right, so last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna let's see, go to texture shaded. I think we're already texture shaded, so we're gonna save. We're gonna switch to perspective view, and we're gonna take a tour of the bar, and then we're gonna get on some Battlefront 2. All right, so switch to perspective view. All right, so let's let's look around so we can look that way. So what do we got out? What the heck is out here? Why are there just two random doors out there? Let's see what the heck's going on here. That makes 0 sense. Could probably get rid of those. You know what? I think it is. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it really right now, but I'm pretty sure that. It's the question, why the hell is... once again, we're not going to worry about it right now. We're going to go in here. So we come through the main door. Whoops. Let's look up just a little bit more. We got the bar over here. Oops. Bar, the bartender here. Got the stairway to go upstairs over here. The front door, which we need to resolve to figure out why the hell those doors are not on the hinges. Over here we got the other staircase. Got restrooms, but is there a restroom? That's the question. I wonder if it has restrooms. Nope. Oh, but you know what though? I can find a restroom someplace to add to the scene pretty easily. That won't be a problem. Speakers there. Let's go to the loft and see what happens up here. And we can always find some different assets from other things too to maybe fill this out just a little bit more if we wanted to. Kind of interesting. Is this the second bar? Yeah. Got a second bar up here too. Kind of simple. So if we're gonna have a bathroom scene, I just need to find a bathroom to put there. Look at something. I'm gonna look at one more thing real quick. The thing is, eventually I have to quit doing this because I could just keep doing this all freaking day. Stairs. Let's want to take the bar and oops, collapse it. What did I just do there? Let's go to Assimilation. So one thing I haven't done much of is apparently there's some things I can do with this dress to make it fit better. I might try to do that real quick because I still have like 18 minutes before my scheduled time to be on. Okay, so we go to, let's save this again. And we have something called Assimilation. So apparently, if we choose this, the dress should be able to assimilate. So what it should do is it should make the dress act more natural as she's moving. Nice to play with. I've got hip and breast simulations too in this that while they're moving, you simulate it so that they move, their hips. So it makes it look a little bit more natural while they're walking. So you get slight movements in different areas of the body to replicate what would happen if you're truly actually walking. I think that's a whole nother like level for me though that I'll worry about later on. Because I could probably spend a full day really learning that stuff. I could probably spend 8 to 10 hours trying to figure out how to do that. You know what? When this is done, I think I'll switch it back to Thomas's viewpoint, let it play through, and see what it does with the dress. Yeah, this takes a little while. I wonder how much of like memory and all that stuff this is taking up right now. 17% CPU. Most of this is going to be off the graphics card. So we're going to look at this. GPU. 3.5 out of 8. So I'm using less than half of my graphics card right now. Kind of eager to see what this actually does because I haven't really used the simulation on the D-Force clothing. But it's supposed to just make the clothing act more natural within movements. Okay, so that part's done. So let's go. Come on, stupid. I need to, I think, change my battery in my mouse. So let's go to Thomas point of view cam. So see, there's a little poke through from her bra. You can kind of see it come through there. But that's kind of cool. You kind of notice that I'll have to fix that. Okay, no, it looks like it's... Did I already fix it? No. Okay, so it's less noticeable in the... Let's see, let's go back to perspective view. Let's see, how far back can we go? All right, let's try this. You know, yeah, look at how that clothing is just kind of moving with that. Let's see. Go to here. Go to parameters. General adjustments. Thigh bend right. Thigh bend side to side. We could do is just get, yeah, that would actually probably work. You know what? Maybe I'll just, you know what? Let's do this. What if I just say screw it? Oh. Can I? Because while I'm playing, I can have this running. Gosh, this will take hours to do, but I could just have animation in it, can I? Let's go back to... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Do the X, rotate down. Screw it. I'm gonna freaking animate this shit. It's gonna take a while. 99 frames. Should I go? Alright, let's do 17 frames per second. This might be done. Yep, I'll be on in about 5 minutes. I'm going to take, we're going to take and we're going to do a Image series 0 through 56. I'm going to call this first meet. Yep, I definitely will. This is gonna take forever. So let's do this. So just gotta get things set up. Back to there. We're then going to take and switch my display so it's one screen. Display duplicate. Switch to duplicates screens. Keep changes. That. Alright, I'll see you back here in just a little bit.